Google's Search Console is excellent at detecting technical errors, but when those warnings start piling up, it leaves you completely on your own to figure out what to do next. Without a clear set of instructions, website owners and developers end up guessing. They apply the first fix they find online, change multiple variables at once, and waste hours of billable time chasing the wrong priorities. A warning signal has very little value if you don't have a reliable, governed path to resolve it safely. The GSC Resolver Engine closes that gap. It operates as a local-first, deterministic decision workstation. To be clear, this is not an AI chatbot. It does not scan your live website and doesn't require a connection to your Google account or an API. Instead, it relies on a governed library of 178 predefined Search Console states. When an error occurs, it provides a structured fix path without relying on generative guesswork. Getting an answer is straightforward. You start by selecting the exact category and condition from the built-in library. If you prefer, you can also search by the visible wording of the error, or simply paste the exact text into the magic diagnostic input. Because the entire resolution library is preloaded locally on your machine, you never have to upload client URLs or sensitive private data to begin your diagnostic process. Within seconds, a chaotic error is translated into a governed action plan, guaranteeing total client confidentiality along the way. Let's look at a high-stakes scenario. Search Console alerts you to a critical LCP, or largest contentful paint, issue that takes longer than 4.0 seconds to load. The workstation immediately processes the condition and returns a prioritized assessment. Here, we see a Fix Immediately verdict, a high threat level, and a priority score of 72 out of 100. Before recommending a fix, the system presents a failure-first decision gate. Physically stopping a common wrong move, like lazy loading a main banner, which actually makes LCP worse, protects your site from further damage. Below that, it outlines the verified primary action required to genuinely clear the bottleneck, which in this case is compressing and resizing the main hero image to WebP format. The engine also details the implicit logic behind the error. Understanding the root cause ensures you know exactly why this specific fix is necessary. Finally, the system provides strict validation metrics. It tells you to verify an LCP under 2.5 seconds, giving you exact stopping criteria so you know when the work is actually done. Pairing a failure-first warning with clear stopping conditions prevents you from over-optimizing and creating secondary bottlenecks on an already stable website. We can process a second complex condition, poor time to first byte, or TTFB, just as quickly. For this server-side issue, the engine returns another Fix Immediate verdict, but assigns it a medium threat level and a score of 54. The decision gate here warns against spending days optimizing front-end images when the actual issue is tied to hosting or caching. It points you directly to the correct primary action, turning on page caching at the server level. The validation step confirms that your TTFB must drop below 800 milliseconds before a developer or SEO can confidently mark this job as complete. Following a rapid, repeatable sequence of governed decisions is the most effective way to eliminate wasted billable hours. Once a fix is deployed, the workstation helps you document that progress directly within the interface. You can immediately export that resolution logic into a tangible format to share with team members or use as justification for client billing. Because of the offline project controls, teams can easily transfer structured JSON artifacts to one another without needing a centralized cloud account. The real leverage comes from taking abstract screen advice and turning it into a structured, reusable, client-ready professional artifact. The GSC Resolver Engine takes the fragmented, chaotic data from Search Console and turns it into a concrete, prioritized architectural plan. With 178 governed states functioning entirely offline, you have complete coverage for technical maintenance. This is a fixed-cost, deterministic tool. It completely avoids the trap of ongoing subscription services and the unreliability of generative AI. The GSC Resolver Engine is available as a one-time purchase of $67. You can secure your copy and access support directly from creator Ace Bailey. When Search Console gives you a problem, you now have the definitive, governed answer.